So it expels the oxygen, give out the oxygen. Animals and human beings eat plants and use the oxygen for respiration. What we are doing? We are using the oxygen and as well as we are eating the food of the plants. They give out carbon dioxide which is used by the plants for photosynthesis. And finally the plants also depending on us, because for the food preparing for the plant, actually what is needed, there are 4 things are important for the food preparation of the plants. Sunlight, after that carbon dioxide, water, then chlorophyll. In this carbon dioxide, where they are getting the carbon dioxide? From us, through the animals and human beings, as well as from the nature also giving the air. Okay va? So in the carbon dioxide the plants are getting from us. Okay, so in this way plants also depending us. In this way the balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen is maintained in nature. Next topic is balance in nature. As already we saw, we are depending on one another. The plants, animals and human beings, we are depending on one another. So in this way the nature maintains a balance between the number of plants and animals. If there is a sudden increase or decrease in their numbers, this balance would be disturbed. Now I will read the passage of this last paragraph. Please listen this carefully. Okay, last paragraph I am reading this. Please keep your finger. So nature maintains a balance between the number of plants and animals. If there is a sudden increase or decrease in their numbers, this balance would be disturbed. To maintain a balance in nature, we need to protect both plants and animals. If a large number of trees are cut, there will be a lack of oxygen released by plants and insufficient oxygen for animals and human beings. If we cut the large number of trees or if we destroy the plants, means it will be the big problem, because we won't get the oxygen to breathe. Okay, so it is the problem of this. If we cut the more number of trees or plants, means we won't get the oxygen to breathe. Okay, if similarly if the number of plants increased suddenly, the carbon dioxide released by animals will not be enough to the plants to make their food. If it is the same way, in the same way, if the carbon dioxide it is the lesser in the earth, means it won't get the plants are needed carbon dioxide for preparing their food, right? So if the number of carbon dioxide, if the amount of carbon dioxide it is more than in the world, means it won't the plants won't get the carbon dioxide for preparing their food. ஓகேவா, அவங்களால என்ன பண்ண முடியாது, பிளான்ஸால் அவங்களுக்கு வேண்டிய ஃபுட்டை வந்து என்ன பண்ண முடியாது, அதிகமாக ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ண முடியாது if the plant is increased. Next, there are various programs which encourage the protection of both plants and animals. For the protection of plants and animals, our government has arranged some important programs to protect the animals and plants. Let's see what are the things they are giving here. So what we are doing as a human being, for our purpose we are destroying the plants and animals in larger level. Okay, so as a human being we should protect the plants and animals. So that is our duty of our human beings. But our purpose, நம்மளோட சொந்த இது நம்மளோட சுயநலத்துக்காக நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோம், பிளான்ஸையும் அனிமல்ஸையும் நிறையா அழிக்கிறோம், சரியா? ஸோ இதை வந்து அவங்களோட அழிவிலிருந்து காப்பாற்றுறதுக்காக நம்மளோட கவர்மெண்ட் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, நிறைய ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் வந்து அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி they are protecting the plants and animals. In the next page, in page number 170, last para, I read now. Van Mahotsav is a program which promotes the planting and protection of the trees. This program encourages the protection of forests. Maybe they'll ask the question, what is the program? It is the protection of the planting and the trees, they will ask. The program it is Van Mahotsav. Okay, so in this program has brought by the government for the protection of plants. So under the wildlife protection programs, wild animals are protected in special regions like forest reserves and wildlife sanctuaries. So we can see the so many wildlife sanctuaries and forest areas we can see. So why they are protected actually? Because the human beings are destroyed more level of the forest and the animal as well as. So for the protection they are covered as the covered அதாவது forest reservoirs என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க, it is covered by the area by the government. Now children, let's see the video about the flow of energy in the living world.
All living things need energy to do their activities. This energy comes from the food eaten. Green plants trap the energy of the sun and make glucose and starch by the process of photosynthesis. Animals and human beings either directly or indirectly depend on plants for their food. In this way, energy from plants is transferred to animals and human beings. This flow of energy from one organism to another is known as the food chain. Interdependence of plants and animals. Plants and animals depend on one another for their survival. Plants prepare food by photosynthesis using water and carbon dioxide in the chlorophyll of the leaves. During this process, they give out oxygen. Animals and human beings eat plants and use the oxygen for respiration. They give out carbon dioxide, which is used by the plants for photosynthesis. In this way, the balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen is maintained in nature. Balance in nature. Nature maintains a balance between the number of plants and animals. If there is a sudden increase or decrease in their numbers, this balance would be disturbed. To maintain a balance in nature, we need to protect both plants and animals. If a large number of trees are cut, there will be a lack of oxygen released by plants and insufficient oxygen for animals and human beings. Similarly, if the number of plants increases suddenly, the carbon dioxide released by animals will not be enough for the plants to make food. There are various programs which encourage protection of both plants and animals. Van Mahotsav is a program which promotes the planting and protection of trees. This program encourages the protection of forests. Another wildlife protection programs, wild animals are protected in special regions like forest reserves and wildlife sanctuaries. Let us recall, the leaf consists of different parts like the petiole, leaf blade, midrib and veins. The green color of the leaves is due to the presence of the green pigment called chlorophyll. Plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis using carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. The underside of leaves have tiny pores called stomata for gaseous exchange. Plants which cannot carry out photosynthesis depend on other organisms for their food. Insectivorous plants catch and feed on insects. Plants and animals depend on one another for their survival. Van Mahotsav is a movement for planting and protecting trees in our neighborhood.